Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about my final project. So this current scene here is a global variable that sets the current scene. So as you can see, this one is 0 here, so the current scene will be 0 there. This is an empty array that numbers will be pushed into below. This is con's button object class, so if I keep scrolling, it just sets the parameters for a button. So I made a new button here, which is the login button, the X and Y, the width, the label, and when it's on click, the current scene will be 1. So this login button, we made several buttons, so these are just the buttons. So this is the login button, this is the checking account button, the savings account, the logout, button yes, and button no. So they all work and they're all functioning as buttons. So you can click on them and everything, and this is the mouse clicked. The mouse click allows the user to click on the actual button, and we'll let it change to another scene from the draw function below. This is the splash screen. This is the first scene of it here, so this is what it's drawn over here. The login button you can see is drawn on it, and there's text and everything. So then this is the scene with the checking, savings, and logout buttons. As you can see, they're all drawn here. And then if any of the buttons are clicked, you can go to, if the yes or no buttons are clicked on the checking account, it will bring you here. So you have the yes and no buttons drawn on it, and there's a question that will ask you if you took out money from the ATM this month. And if you click yes or no, you will be directed to this scene here. And this scene has a for loop, which is one of the algorithms. So expenses is pushed into this array here, var expenses, and between a random number 0 to 7,000. And you can see it ends at 7,000 here, so the for loop will run and run and run till it gets to 6,999, and it will stop at 7,000. And it'll generate random numbers for this. So your total expenses, it will be a random number, and then you add your expenses that you will add the expenses, and then when you get to this line here, you will be directed, it will give you your money beginning of the month, so you'll have $10,000, and then it will subtract off what you have used or spent, and then it will give you your total amount. So then going to this scene now, this is the savings account one that will just give you the total amount. So it's the same thing here, the for loop that pushes it into there, and then it'll give you the total. And then this is just the draw function so when the splash scene here is called, the current scene is 0, so then it will draw this scene. So then this is the second scene, and so on and so forth. So thank you for watching.